is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. Moves it to Thomas. The Jets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Jets take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. The Jets pick up steam and are on the attack. Sends the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Just slide. The Blues gain control of it. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, he stopped down Rocket. Here's a pass down low. And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. Nice zone entry on the left side. Quick shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Quick pass to Kyrou. The Blues carried along the wall. Turned aside by the goaltender. Yager's got it now deep inside his own end.
Hellebuck's in his first playoff game, makes a nice save, and now he can let the nerves settle in. It's always important to get the first one under the belt, take a breath, and just settle in and do what you got to do.
Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Wrist shot from the slot. Big time stop there.
As a goaltender, you have to be...
Scores! His first of the playoffs, and the rookie gets it done.
Well, every athlete trying to establish themselves as a playoff performer, while the rookie an impressive start to leaving a lasting impression. There it is, James, the first goal of this playoff series, and everyone wanted that one. You want to play with the lead, and you certainly want to dictate it. Sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Here's a blast! Denies him on a slapper! Moves it quickly over to Folk. And he takes the dish. The Blues played along the wing. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Quick pass across to Velarde. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And that goes off a player in front. The Jets gain control of the puck. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. The Blues gain possession in their own end. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Works it across to Neighbors. Grabs the puck. The Jets looking against the half wall. And that goes off a player. And he slides it quickly to Stanley. Oh, and he missed the net. Oh, it goes off the outside of the post.
Lowry's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
With the stop. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Made the stop on the play. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. That opportunity's rejected. Takes the feed. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
The Jets have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. Turns aside that glass. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And the long-range shot goes off target.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
Answered the call on that play. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And a great save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes the road team all the way.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. The Jets win the defensive zone face-off. Taken by Shifley. Connors gain the line and on the attack. Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a stop!
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Shakes off the coverage. Handles the puck. Velarde stick handling in his own zone. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Holloway. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Slides the pass over to Shifley. And it's a quick pass to Velarde. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net. I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He is lighting a fire under himself, his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
The Jets are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Perfetti's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. On a big-time save on a big-time shot. Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Winnipeg's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big-time stop there. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Shot! Shuts him down. offensive zone from the middle. Puts it on net. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. Well, here's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Jets are up by 1 in this one because they're controlling the game, James. They're dictating the pace of play, and they're converting on their opportunities.
Toss to the front. Puck picked up by Parayko. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Jets have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Feeds it down low. Moves it to Thomas. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. This is exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Back to the blue line. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Here's a chance. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Oh, my. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Handles the puck in the point. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just peg it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
The Blues have made this a whole new game in period number 2.
The difference in a close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard. They've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
St. Louis has it. Fires it on net. The Jets have it from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, comes up with a stop. Picks off the pass. Feeds it over to Bergeron. Quick pass to Parayko. Makes the save on the slapper. Still lots of time left in the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Blues will go to work here in the offensive zone. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Grabbed along the board by Thomas.
So consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
Puck grab by DeMello. Winnipeg's in now. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Shot scores, and we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. Well, the shooter shows good patience on this shot, James, just waiting for the goaltender to drop. Once he does, and he drops into that butterfly position, there's enough firm upstairs to be able to beat him.
leads by 1 here in period number 2, and they're starting to assert themselves here, Cheryl. They're starting to take over.
Yeah, they're starting to take over, and you'd expect that will only increase now because the deadlock has been broken and they're playing with the lead.
Feeds it to Perfetti. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Centering pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Here's a short pass to Thomas. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Fires it, and that's blocked. Dishes it to Thomas. Great cross-ice pass. Slides it across. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes a shot. Denied. Lovely defensive effort. Picked off in the open ice. Morrissey's got the puck. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. St. Louis continues to lead here in the second period, doing a nice job of getting pucks on net, and as a result, they built up this lead. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And a great save. Here's a pass to the middle. He scores!
They kept letting the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. The Jets win the faceoff. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop on the play.
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Big time stop there. Kairu's gaining momentum. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. Big time save and a big time shot. Scooped up along the wall by Pionk. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Well, it's not often that you get the Gordie Howe hat-trick in a game here, James, so let's have a look at it, shall we? I mean, he has the fight. I mean, he is just blistering out there, and then, of course, he is able to get the assist. Nice little helper to add to the pile, and then, of course, he's going to finish it off with a goal. You can see his teammates really celebrating alongside of him. What a game he's having tonight.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Blues have it in the offensive end. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Past the halfway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Off the left wing and into center. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Quick shot, and he makes the save. Hammers it on net. Turns him away. Sends the pass over. With possession along the wall. Here's the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Berger's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Slides it across to Parayko. Here they come on the attack. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. St. Louis will go to work here in the offensive end. The Jets have it now. Quick feed to Morrissey. Picked up along the boards by Velarde. Winnipeg's on the attack. Shot! Stops him cold! St. Louis has the puck. Slides it diagonally to Neighbors. Goes right to the crease! Oh, he got a paddle on it! Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Puck scooped up by Velarde. Takes a shot! Blocked in front. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Scheifele. Here John seconds and he makes the save. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosks.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. It has been a tightly contested affair to this point, and here we go. Period number 3 is underway. And that's just out of reach. The Jets have it against the wall. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Boucher!
You know the goalie dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puts it on net, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Here's a chance, and that doesn't reach the net. Passes it over, and there's a glove save on the play.
Halifax is doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical, and he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Winnipeg's taking possession in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And a stick break setup. Takes the pass. Slides the puck to Thomas. St. Louis on the attack. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Hellebuck. Moves it to Connor. Winnipeg's playing it through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Scheifele. Huge steal in his own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Winnipeg's got it behind the net. The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Nowhere for that shot to go through. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Thomas finally gets a marker in this game, and it comes after a lot of work in the offensive zone, sniffing out in and around the paint here, James. Multiple scoring opportunities, but he didn't let it get himself down. I mean, he knew that he was getting to the right spots at the right time, and his coach kept throwing him over the boards.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Blues come up with a defensive zone draw. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Handles the pass. Oh, and he whiffs. Slides it over to Niederreiter. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Parayko. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Perfetti. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, a clutch save! Takes a shot. Receives the pass. Takes it into the slot. Oh, stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. St. Louis has won the face-off here in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Holloway. Puck dumped in, and the forwards are going to skate off. The Jets have it behind the cage. Yonkers moving the puck through his own zone. Angles it over to Fowler. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Jets scoop it up along the boards.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
And there's a shot! Brilliant save, read it perfectly. The Blues gain possession. The Jets take possession on the defensive end. Winnipeg's looking to break out. Unable to reach that one. The Blues take it along the wall. Oh, he got all that. What a save by Hellebuyck.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Across the line from center. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. The Jets will play it in their own end. Look out. Goalie with the stop. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Winnipeg's got it, and they're on the attack. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Taken along the wall by Torchenko. The Jets gain control of the puck. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Joseph. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Fires it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. From the left side, they gain the zone. Shot! An easy save by Hellebuyck. Quick pass across to Niederreiter. From the left wing, takes the feed. Fires it! Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Brodeur!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Slides the puck across to Bergeron. Takes a shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first two strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Butterfly why goaltenders are most confident when they're in that position, but once they drop, it often exposes the top part of the net. That's exactly what happens here in a beautiful shot by the shooter. I love this reaction by the coach behind the bench as his team gets a go-ahead goal in the third period. Why? Because he knows how hard games are and how important that goal is to change the temperature of the game.
The Blues have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Here's a centering pass. And that doesn't connect. Here's a shot from the top. Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. Locked in the backhand is harder to control here, James, but man, he has a hold of it. He corrals it, and he gets it up high in a hurry and beats the goaltender. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
In the final moments of this period, the Blues have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Scheifele's won the draw at center. Under a minute to go in the third. And a solid save there as we play on. The Jets have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Takes the cross-ice pass. There's a shot, and he stands tall and goal. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
Rips it! A shot! And there's the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The setters will glide into the dot. Bergeron's won the draw here in the defensive zone. To the empty net. Oh, can't connect. Robinson's winning the puck. Quick feed to Scheifele. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Bergeron. Fires towards the empty net. Oh, and they missed the net. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. So they've gone ahead with the victory here in this playoff series. But what's the old saying, Cheryl? It ain't over till it's over.
Till it's over, and isn't that the truth? You don't want to give any life to your opponent because you know how quickly these series can change if the momentum does shift. So it's about staying aggressive. And listen, the coaches have talked about the game plan. Yeah, it's playing to what your strengths are, but it's also recognizing what the strengths of your opponent are. And I think they've done a real good job. They just got to find a way to continue to press and close it out.
Well, what a night of hockey, and the intensity will only continue to ramp up at the next playoff game, and we will see you all then here at EA Sports.